Today, I want to talk about sex, particularly towards young people, but it could also apply to a newly divorced adult. Now, I'd like to talk from the perspective of not only being a girl, but also as a healthcare provider for 30 years, where I've seen a lot regarding sex and what it does to people. I don't think that anything harms a person more at their core, their heart and soul, especially a girl, than the unintended consequences of sex. Over the years, I've seen so many girls get pregnant or get a sexually transmitted disease. And while they thought they were old enough and mature enough to start having sex, they weren't mature and old enough to handle the consequences. I've even seen girls get suicidal dealing with the consequences of sex. Then, when a young couple decides to start having sex, their world is often devastated if and when they break up. Because how do they move on? Their life was all consumed with this codependent sexual relationship. If you're a girl, is every guy going to expect you to have sex with them? My friends, when I was young, who chose to have sex prematurely, all regretted it. And they often explained this to me. They'd say, well, once I started having sex, guys would talk, and other guys would just kind of almost wait in line to have their way with me, and throw me out and just use me for their own pleasure. And I think girls get more and more deeper scars with every person they choose to have sex with when they're young, especially before marriage. If you want to be respected and admired when you're young by your peers, boys, girls, adults, you need to choose strict limits and boundaries on sex and stick with it. And it's always best to wait until marriage and then stay faithful. I won't even get into all the damage that sex can do when sex is used inappropriately in a marriage. When sex is used inappropriately outside of love, outside of marriage, outside of being mature, bad things happen. So choose to help your future, don't harm it. Research shows that clicking the thumbs up and subscribe button will make fingers healthy and strong, and besides, it's free.